I'm in Aruba, baby. Yeah.
I want to travel around the world. Walk with lions and bungee jump off cliffs. Visit 100 countries and 8 wonders of the world. Experience culture and travel on a budget. Well, tune on into Mr. 100 Countries Visited. Greetings, everybody. Luchi here. So, man, this is just like a little, conglomerate clip of all the countries that I hit on my South American trek to complete it. You talking, I went from the north to the south to the east to the west, through deserts, almost got stranded and so forth. Brazil, Uruguay, Chile, Ecuador, Aruba, you name it, I did it. And this is like a synopsis. So if you go through my other videos, you will see that I hit all of these different spots. So that being said, I started my journey on this trip and none other than Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which is where I'm from. And I made my way down to Atlanta, had a little layover on this particular train. I ran into Eric Benet. I didn't want to, take a photo of him because it seemed like he didn't want to be bothered. You already know how you peep folks' energy, and rightfully so, right? You be a celebrity, I'd be tired of people, to be honest with you. I don't get how folks do it. But anywho, once I, concluded my layover in Atlanta, it was time to head deep south into the Caribbean. And man, oh man, was I excited about hitting my 101st country, which was none other than Aruba. So I landed in Aruba. The immigration line was a bit long, but again, I made way, got through it and so forth. And my main mission, I knew I wasn't going to be in Aruba for too long, but I wanted to make sure that it was a good and quality time, which it was. So whenever I'm in a country for a short period of time, I always try to make an initiative to walk around it. That way, I'm just, getting that good old feel of it. And again, Aruba was hot as hell. Again, as I stated about a minute ago, the line was long. And as you can see, look at it. Isn't that crazy? My gosh. If you hear noise in the back, my bad. I'm in another country and they're doing work on the hotel. So anywho, look at that line. Just crazy, y'all. Crazy. I just entered my 101st country. So I'm excited. Aruba. Let's get it, baby.
I'm in Aruba, baby. Yeah. A few facts about Aruba. It is home to 108,000 people. It is a part of the continent of South America. The capital is Oranjestad. And if you speak Papiamento, which is a part of the Caribbean culture, Dutch, Spanish, and or English, you will be just fine traveling to Aruba. Great time in Aruba. I'm here for a short time, but you know I'm gonna make the best of it. I'm feeling very good, so good, and I'm headed to the airport. When I tell you it feels amazing, it feels so good, and yeah, man, on to the next one. Yeah, man. So once I concluded my time in Aruba, it was time for me to head over to another country, another night. So in this case, I was headed to Curacao, and Curacao was my 102nd country. And man, getting there, I flew the smallest plane that I ever took so far. I met this young lady at the airport. Turns out she was Suriname. Suriname was a country that I hit on this trip, so she filled me in pretty good about, you know, like the culture of it and what to expect. So as you can see, I was leaving and heading to Curacao at this point. So check it out. I'm leaving Aruba and I'm headed to my 102nd country. Smallest plane I've ever rode in my life. This is the smallest plane I've ever taken, ever. Oh my gosh, we just so confined and crammed to be here. It's crazy. Second country, Curacao. Yeah. Everybody loves the States. Okay. You see those arches? That's the bridge. It's over the water, and now we're on the tall bridge. Okay. So you see the water down there? So that side is Punta, and that side is Cochabamba. Okay. The bridge, the one with the colors, and the bridge that goes over the water. And I got a chance to come to the city and go on. Sometimes live, and people sitting all over. I see. All kinds of things. Yeah, I'll probably come back down here. Maybe my next year.
Let's go outside.
Yes!
Yep. So the next morning, I woke up, had some breakfast at the hostel, and then from there, I pretty much grew myself into further traveling inland on South America. So as you can see here, this is just outside of my hostel in Janfield, and another thing about Curacao that I kind of didn't like now that I'm thinking about it, man, everywhere it costs like $50 to get around the island. So I didn't like that. But hey, they got to get their hustle on, right? So as you can see here, this was like the countryside of it. And I was headed to the airport, and it was time for another country, another day. So in this case, I was heading inland to South America to my 103rd country.
Caroline.
And it's Spanish for equator,
Until next
which
time.
is Ecuador. So yeah, y'all, continue watching. Again, this was the start of my South American trek. And mad love to everybody. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Peace out.